I'm Dixon. I'll be reading from a Continuum tire in Phoenix. The limo pulled up in front of Alicia Thomas's house. She parked and waited quietly until Alicia and Teresa came out of the house. She knew that it was just a matter of time before they came out because who could ignore a long white limo in a tiny suburb? A few neighbors came out with their mouths agape, and Cheryl just looked straight ahead. She had gotten used to that reaction. When they walked towards the car, she again popped the trunk and opened the passenger door for the two newer guests to get in the car. She introduced herself, and when she was about to put the two pieces of luggage in the back, Alicia said, "Here, let me do that." "Thanks," said Cheryl. She noticed that the snazzy petite woman who was about to get inside was looking her up and down as if she was taking inspection. She looked down and said, those shoes are the bomb," she laughed. Cheryl quietly smiled and just acknowledged that it was a private joke. It was a girl thing. When all the passengers were inside, Cheryl again stated her intentions so that the passengers would know the agenda and what to expect. Mostly, she wanted them to know that they were in good hands. "Just to let you know, I'll be taking I-57 until we get to the feeder ramp. But rather than get on the Dan Ryan, I will swerve around to 103rd Street around Stony Island. Then we'll take Stony Island to Lakeshore Drive all the way to the north side. Sit back and relax and enjoy the ride and the view," Cheryl closed. Introductions flowed, and the four of them talked amongst themselves. They were saying that they liked the fact that the driver had let them know her planned route. They talked about passengers on planes that weren't being told why the flight was abruptly landing or why a train was being pulled to a stop. They liked her already. But Alicia was watching her every maneuver in detail as she was driving. Teresa leaned over and said, "Relax. She knows what she's doing." Once he saw that Cheryl was in fact a skilled driver, he did sit back. He took his eyes off the road. They started talking about all the new developments along I-57. Teresa could hear her music in a real low volume. She made sure that the others were in agreement, and she said to the driver, "Could you turn that up a bit?" "Sure," said Cheryl. They all started rocking to Levert as he crooned, and they remembered days gone by. They went from Levert to a little bit of Nina Simone and over to a little bit of Jimi Hendrix. When they were all swaying to the beats, Cheryl smiled and closed the window. She preferred not to talk when she was concentrating on the road.